Good morning and welcome to today's reflection, Tuesday of the 10th week in Ordinary Time, the 9th day of June 2020. We thank God Almighty for the grace of life and for the privilege to live again in the land of the living today. We say, may all glory, honor, and adoration be ascribed unto his name forever and ever. Amen. Today the Church, in her usual way, presents to us two readings. 1 Kings 17, 7-16, and the Gospel of Matthew chapter 5, 13-16. Of course, the first reading is a continuation of the encounter of Elijah and God. And today God extended it to a Zarephath woman, a widow in the land of Zarephath, which belongs to Sidon. Of course, we all know the encounter between Elijah and the woman of Zarephath. The brook has dried up. The source of water for Elijah has gone down. God sent him to the Zarephath woman because of Elijah's fruitfulness and duty at that present time. So today I wish to discuss with you, my dearest viewers and loving brothers and sisters, a topic that says the footprint of a Christian. The footprint of a Christian. Elijah visited the Zarephath woman as commanded by God and left an indelible footprint in the life of that woman and the child. The wheat never went down, and the jar of oil never got dry. The footprint of a Christian. Thus says the Lord, the wheat will never go dry, and the oil of jar will never dry up. And it came to pass. And in the gospel, Jesus admonished us. He presents to us two examples. A very important thing, two very important things in the life of every living creature. Salt and light. Of course, Jesus said, you are the salt of the earth and you are the light of the world. When this salt loses its taste, what will become of it? And no one will light up a candle and hid under the bed or under the table. It is placed in a candle stand so that everyone will see. The footprint of a Christian. Of course, we Christians, we know in the life when there was rain and you pass a place that the soil texture is mud. Of course, there will be a footprint there. The same goes to Christianity. As Christians, our life should be an exemplary life to all who come across, all we come across in our existence. Elijah today made an indelible mark in the life of the Zarephath woman. What is the impression people normally have about us as Christians? Of course, you know, some churches in Nigeria, when you call, maybe you say the Winners Chapel, or Lost Choosing, or Deeper Life, people will tell you one thing about them. Maybe not generally about all the members, but one thing you can notice among various believers in such denomination. It may not represent the church, but because people have experienced this time with that number, they now liken this to anyone who goes to such denomination. Now, generally as Christians, are we light to the world? Or are we agents of darkness, drawing people back to damnation. As Christians, are we salt to the earth? Of course, we know the role salt play in our society for preservation, for healing, for sanctification, for purification. Of course, the role salt plays in our daily lives cannot be overemphasized. And what of light? For plants to generate their food, they must draw light from the sun. And for us to eat from the plant, there must be that connection. And no one can live in darkness forever. So we need light and we need salt. Those two things are very much important. And that is the way Jesus placed the importance of a Christian in the world. Where you are living, where I'm living, am I a salt to the earth or darkness? Can I call myself light to the world? What do people think about me? And what is it that I do to influence the life of people positively? What footprint do I leave in people's life on daily basis as I encounter them in marketplaces, in business environments, in schools, in churches? Do we leave a good footprint in their lives? Or do we come to their lives as destroyers? We come to their lives and lure them away from God. When people encounter us as Christians in our shop, in our business premises, they will regret ever encountering us. Some persons are saying it's better for me to relate with Muslims, to pagans, than relating with Christians. Do we ever ask ourselves this question? What is Christianity? Is Christianity just a religion? Or is Christianity a way of life? How do we live when it comes to our relationship with people? Are we light to them or are we agents of darkness? Do we enhance the taste of their life or we bring sour taste in their life? When people encounter us, they will go bitter. When people encounter us, they will live with anger, with anguish. When people meet us in our daily lives, they will live with disappointment. And they will say, I thought this one is a Christian. What footprint do we leave as Christians? As priests, as clergy, men, pastors, a faithful, a Christian, what footprint do you leave in the life of people that come around you? Of course, we see what is happening around in our world. Rape, 30-year-old man raping a 7-month baby, and such horrible news on daily basis. These children will come across we come across us and they will go with everlasting regret, serious depression. People will leave their children in our custody and those children will not go back the way they came. We will leave a horrible footprint in their life to remember forever. You rape this girl and put her in serious dilemma for life. And every Sunday, we gather in the church to sing and praise. What footprint are we leaving in the life of people? Elijah